Jó. Az első épület, amit kifosztottunk. Valahol itt húsbogár. Aha, van kettő is. Egy személytől, vagy mi a rák amúgy? Mint egy láda? Jár. Még hozzá fel se kell törni láda. Üres láda. És furcsán is néz ki. Na mindegy. Itt van egy árny. Valaki köszörüli a... Jó. Cargos 2. Van itt érdekes dolga. Arra még emlékszem, leesett a FPS. Snap. Na? Visszakácsat küldetés.
How's things?
Not bad. If you can cook well, you have many friends here. Would you like some of my rice stew?
Thanks.
You could do me a favor.
What can I do for you?
You must be used to good food. I have a new recipe. Meat bug ragu a la... You can have as much as you want, but I still need 3 meat bugs and some hell mushrooms. 5 should...
Sounds good.
Then go and see you get me the things. The last one I sent just hasn't come back. Must have deserted.
Where can I find...
Everywhere where there's garbage laying around. You should be able to find some at the deserted... Don't get confused by their ugly looks. Once cooked, they are...
Where can I...
If you leave through the south gate, that's the collapsed tower. You'll see a plane...
Who was the guy you sent before me?
His name was Neck. He was pretty discontented here. I think he's in the new... I sent him to collect mushrooms.
I have the things you wanted from me.
Good. I just have to add them. Then the stew...
You told me I could...
Sure, but there's nothing left today.
Ennyi, egy tányér. Jobb, bal. Ó, mennyi cuccot volt, wow. Na, azt hiszem elindultunk. Ó, sajt, kés, víz, nagyon jó. Nagyon, miért nem tudok sütni? És mennyit sütött le? 52. Aha, tehát ezt akkor meg kell csinálnom 45-szer. 44, 43, 42, 41, 39, 38, na és hogy vettek? Harmincnégy, 33, 32, 31, 30. Jó haladunk, tehát ez a játék. Viszont utána rengeteg életet fog adni. Aztán most kell, van még vissza 10. Aha. És ha nincsen, akkor nem engedi, hogy belépek oda, tök jó. Egy pohár, van ágy. Jobb, 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 bal, jobb. Jobb, jobb, bal, bal. Jobb, jobb, bal, bal. Jobb, jobb, bal, bal. Életerő borotva. Jó, ez már tetszik. Aha. És ő amúgy mire figyel? Szia, te ki vagy? Őr. És mire vigyázz? Húsfogára van. Jobb, 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 bal, jobb. Jobb, jobb, bal, bal. Mennyi cuccot volt? Na eddig semmilyen NPC-vel nem beszéltünk, csakra voltunk ma. Nem tud itt táboron belül. Rengeteg ital, hús, pálinka, mindenféle. Most elméletileg nem ez a miénk. De mert ennek nincsen izéje. Kottőres, igen. Tehát itt ahol van azért, itt alszunk még. Van 2 ládánk. Ez a miénk, jó? Nem engem nézik az. Nem velem beszélget, jó? Erre. Ugye valami aréna van most. Bal, jobb. Bal, jobb, bal. Aha. Bal, jobb, bal, jobb, bal. De jó vagyok. Szóval bal, jobb, bal. A zárfertőzés Isten adja. Nem is kell ezt megtanulnom. Amúgy mi lehet? Na jó. Jó. Ők nincsenek itt, és ők már fel is figyelnek rá, hogyha bemegyek. Viszont... Ön erre is. Ez ugye egy ilyen olyan rész, ahol első helyről lehet nézni az arénát, és amúgy nem figyelnek fel rá. Jó, tehát az itt lakókat ugye ki tudtam rabolni, mert szia.
It looks as if you knew what you were doing.
Nobody ain't complained yet.
How long does it take?
That depends. I'm as fast as a hurricane with simple swords. Of course, only on condition that the price motive. A freak like Whistler usually has to wait longer for his toy than other people.
Why? Doesn't he pay enough?
No, on the contrary. He gave me 150 ore for his last sword. The guy is into ornaments and girly stuff like that, and of course that's not... Hey, you ain't curious at all, are you, pal?
Well, Smith,
Why would you want to know?
I may have an order for you.
Oh, really? And what?
I'll think about it.
Come back when you really need something, and don't get up.
I'd like to try...
Ah, but don't you think that you could...
What do I have to do?
Okay, take the steel and hold it. Then you have to lay the red-hot steel across the anvil. When you're finished, you put the hot blade into the water bucket over... The cooled blade finally has to be sharpened on the grindstone.
I see.
However, you'll need some things for that. I could sell them to you.
I'd like to buy...
Izzópengel, nyerspengel, izzópengel, pengel. Rengetegbe kerül. Mégsem akarom kipróbálni magam. Köszönöm. Itt is vannak, laknak. Körbeértem volna. Bányász állni. Nincsen olyan, akivel lehetne beszélni. De Diego-val kell beszélni, most már eszembe jutott. Annyi az életünk, 12. Kellene növelnie valaminek. Ott van, egy pokolgomba, még egy pokolgomba, kész. Egyébként van 2 sonkánk, de mindegy. Ők sincsenek benne buliba. Érdekes mód. Ő sincs. Ez nem tudom ki. Állj. Állj. Végig.
Tell me something about the old camp.
It's the biggest and most powerful of the 3 camps. Gomez and his guys control the camp, and once a month, the king sends us everything we need. We've got the old guy in our grip, you understand? He sends us wine, bread, meat, weapons, everything. You can also get some of it. All you have to do is join Gomez's people.
What about the 2 other camps?
The 2 other camps split up to pursue their crazy escape plans. There's the new camp in the west of the colony, where the mages think they can just detonate the barrier as soon as they've scraped enough ore together. And then there's the sect loonies in the east. Their camp is in the middle of the swamp, and they're praying to their idol to set... He hasn't responded so far. If I were you, I wouldn't waste my time on the...
Tell me more about the barrier.
There isn't much to tell. It's impenetrable.
What happens if I just walk out of here?
The last one who tried that reached the other side a dead man. This damn barrier lets you in.
If there's a way out, I'll find it.
You're already in a rush to get out of here? But you've only just arrived.
Take care. Take care.
Take care. Kiáltok önben.
I am new.
Just arrived, have you? I'm Grim. I haven't been here for long either. I was thrown in with the load before you.
What's life like?
Easy going. As long as you pay your share of protection money.
What do I have to do if...
Well, first of all, you have to become a shadow. Therefore, you have to find somebody who supports you, somebody who explains everything. If I was you, I'd try to keep close to Diego. I did it like that. He'll make you take the test of faith. That's different from everybody. Then there'll be some other smaller... If you manage them, you'll be with us.
What was your test of...
I can't tell you, man. You have to be silent about things like that here.
I can tell you, man. What's up? Jobb, bal, bal, jobb, jobb, bal. Jobb, bal, bal, jobb, jobb, jobb. Jobb, bal, bal. Jobb, bal, bal, jobb, jobb, jobb. Jobb, bal, bal, jobb, jobb, jobb. 120 érsz, Jesus. 3 tolvaj kulcs, ez igen. Na figyelj ide, Diego.
Take care.
Akkor figyelj ide. Elmetek.
What's
Itt
up?
kellene lennie. Te várjál már, te úgyse szólsz be semmiért.
What's up, anyway?
Aludtunk reggeli. Aha. Szevasz. Mi a helyzet, öreg fiú?
I want to work for Gomez.
Oh, yeah? And what makes you think Gomez will be interested in having...
Diego says you decide who Gomez is.
Huh? If Diego thinks you're okay, why doesn't he take care? Look, let me explain. Diego's gonna test you. If he thinks you're good enough, I'll let you into the castle to see Gomez. Whatever happens after that is up...
I'll talk to Diego. Why don't you give me the test?
It ain't that easy, kid. Any newcomer who wants to get anywhere needs a patron. That patron has to be one of Gomez's people. He'll test you, and if you fail, you're his responsibility.
There must be something you want done.
No. The things we guards deal with are a bit above you, kid. You just stick to the tasks your patron sets.
I'm quite capable of doing anything you tell me.
Oh, so you're intent on failing, eh? There is one thing that only someone who's not with Gomez can... But I'm warning you. You blow this and you'll be in my...
You don't look as...
Only Gomez's men are allowed in...
I'm ready for your...
What I'm about to tell you is between you and me, and nobody else must ever hear about it.
Sure.
We have a problem with a guy from the new camp. His name's Mordrag. Of course, that applies to a lot of the rogues in the new camp. But this guy has the nerve to come to our camp and sell our stolen... He's gone too far. But he knows I can't do anything about it.
Why?
Because he's under the protection of the mage.
Why do the mages protect them?
Because they use him as a gopher. Our local mages are in contact with the mages over in the new camp. They're likely to become very unpleasant if I throw one of their gophers out of the camp.
What about me? What do you think the mages will do to me?
You're new here. You'll be okay. But I'm responsible for what my boys do. That's why it's vital that you keep your...
Where can I find...
You'll find him at the south gate on the other side of the castle, just beyond the entrance. The bastard wouldn't dare come any further into the camp.
Do you want me to kill the guy?
I want you to make sure I never see his face around here again.
Sounds to me like the...
Yeah, but they're a problem that's hard to solve. A few years back, one of the shadows tried to stab the High Magician of the Circle of Fire. They found him later in the Outer Ring. In fact, he was scattered all over the Outer Ring.
I'll take care of it. If I gave you a certain amount of ore, would you let me in the castle?
For a certain amount.
How much?
Well, it'd have to take a while to count the ore. Long enough to make sure me and my boys are busy counting while you slip by.
So tell me, how much?
1,000 nuggets should be enough.
1,000 nuggets?
Well, you could join up with Gomez. That'd get you in the castle for free.
I need to get into the castle. I have a letter here.
And you expect me to let you stroll inside the castle to hand it over and collect your reward?
Yeah.
Okay, show me the letter.
I'm not letting you handle it. Forget it.
Okay, I've forgotten.
Semmi.
I've talked to...
And what did he say?
He says that I can join the old camp if you think that I'm good enough.
Looks like I have myself a new job.
Do we start right now?
First, there are a few things you should know.
Egy pillanás, kacok. Húzok egy időt. Van ott valami medittelebb beszélgetés. Szóval mit kell tudni a régi
What do I have to know to be accepted in the old camp?
If you want to join the camp, you'll have to earn some brownie points. There are a few influential people in the outer ring. Most of them are shadows. If you manage to impress them, it'll earn you a few brownie points. Then you'll have to stand the test of faith. Besides, there are a lot of skills every new arrival has to learn. The more you learn, the more valuable you'll be for us.
Where do I find the important...
Well, you're looking at one of them. Then there's Thoris. You already know him. As for the others, you'll have to find that out by yourself. If you don't manage to do that, you don't belong here anyway. Just go through the outer ring and talk to people. Then you'll find out who's important.
Who can teach me?
Start with Fingers. He's the most skillful among us. If you keep your eyes peeled, you'll find other people who can teach you.
Where can I find Fingers?
His hut's kind of hidden. It's next to the castle wall. Just start out here and go towards the arena. When you're at the castle gate, go down to the left and you'll be heading for the arena.
What's the test of...
You have to go to the old mine. There you'll meet a guy called Ian. He'll give you a list. This list is important. It contains all the items the guys in the mine need from us. They'll get the stuff with the next convoy. Yes, there is a problem. The new camp must not get that list.
If the list is so important, why should Ian give it to me?
Because you're going to tell him Diego sent you.
I'll tell him. Where can I find the...
Go to Graham. He's a cartographer. Tell him that I sent you and that you need a map. It'll show you the way. He lives to the left of the north gate.
What about my...
I've talked to a few...
And?
The business with Mordrag is really quite a job. He's not bad as a warrior. Get on with it. There are still men...
Can you...
Yes. I can teach you to improve your deck.
Adja nekem szépen 10 erőt. Köszi.
Your strength. Come back soon.
Igen.
Take care.
Új fegyver, srácok. 20-as acélkard. Most, hogy ez megvan. Őr áll. Arra kell mennem, de itt lesz majd a védelmi pénzes csávó.
Hey, you.
Are you talking to me?
I'm warning you. People like you can get into trouble. And most of the guys they chuck in here are bad. They think they can do what they like to you. But we won't allow that. Gomez wants some peace in the camp. And we guards make sure he gets it. But it's a job that doesn't come. That's why I'm asking you for some ore. Look on it as a kind of token of friendship. You help us, and we'll help you.
Why not? How much ore?
Not much. 10 ore, that's all.
Here's your ore. I can always use a...
You seem to be a clever lad. From now on, we'll... But that doesn't mean to say you can do what you like around here, okay?
See ya.
Don't you worry about anything here in the...
Te térképész gyerek.
Hi, I'm new.
I'm Graham. I draw maps. I haven't seen you here before. What do you want?
Diego sent me. He asked you to give me a map with a route to the old mine.
No problem. For you, only 20...
Hold on. Diego said you should give me the map, not that you should...
But I'm not interested. Have you any idea how 20 is my special price for Friends of Diego?
I'll pay for the map.
Okay. You'll never get a map like this that...
I'd like to...
Sure. What are you thinking of? The more you can...
Ez a vázla. Ne. Srácok, kikresselt. Feladta a harcot.
Hey, you.
Are you talking to me?
I'm wanted. They go...
Here's... See ya.
Don't you...
I'm Grant. Okay.
I'd like...
Sure.
De nem felejtettem el, kell a srácnak egy térkép. Hátul. Most elmegyünk. Ez nem túl korai. Na mindig. Elméletileg van még 10 pontunk, igaz? Képzettség pont 10, igen. Ha nem 0. Vagy 10 vagy 0, nem tudom. Hogyan kell megölni őket? Ha mindegy, ezt már megoldom. Később. És idehozok térképet a csávónak hátra. Jax.
What a lot, if you know, at least.
Hüllő. Fog. Jó,
How do
fog
I the
eltávolítás.
most you can take?
Karom eltávolítás.
Show actually claws.
Túl kevés pénzt hoztam. Bunda.
How can it's very important to the furs of wolves and
Hüllő.
What do I have to observe while skinning
the only reptiles suited for this purpose. If you slit your pass all that's if I
Neki még se kell térkép. Azt mondta, hogy ha találok egyet, akkor hozzak, de... Szóval... Nem kell túl gyorsan haladni ebbe a játékba, azt is tudom. Abban csak a baj van. Szóval emberekkel kell beszélgetni, akik... Nem zavar, hogy nem tud futni. Őr. Brim.
And how far have you got?
I've already talked to Dexter and Sly and Fingers. They are some of the most
Ja, ennek örülök. Tehát Fingers, Dexter. Ez amúgy itt egy akasztófa? Ja, szerintem. Bravo! És a serpenyő. Szavasz, haver.
Put the weapon away. You've been lucky there.
Na végül.
How are you?
Well, since I stopped working in the mine, I can't really...
And where do you get your ore from?
I help people who have problems. If you get into trouble with influential people...
If I was in trouble...
Well, let's assume you're in trouble with Thoris. You better never get into trouble with him, but then Thoris can be quite stubborn. When he's pissed off with you once, he'll never talk to you. As a greenhorn, you depend on him. So you come to see me. I know a lot of people here, Thoris. They put in a good word for you, and Thoris is your friend again. Of course, the boys want to see some ore for these kind of... And I take care that your ore gets to the right people.
Could you tell me which of the shadows belongs to the influence?
You ought to impress the right people. Do Diego has the most power of all the shadows. He trusts Finger. Dexter and Fisk sell their stuff on the market square. They have many customers, even the guards. And that makes them... And then there's Scatty. He's in charge of the arena and determines who fights and all that. Many people here owe him ore.
Vannak érdekes leszakadt dolgok. Bánasz. Bánasz, hajrá kombó bánasz. Whistler, kopasz, csávó, szavasz.
Hi.
What do you want from me?
I want to become one of you. I want to join the...
Looking for people to support you. If you want me to have a word with Diego about you...
What kind of favor?
I want one of Fisk's weapons. He's one of the trade... He won't sell it to me. It's a broadsword with... I'll give you 100 ore to collect the weapon for me.
Okay.
Here you go.
Hey man, I'm Fisk. I trade goods of all kinds. If you...
Igen.
Have you got armor?
Well, I'm sure that I can satisfy.
Van neki bányászadek, könnyű bányászadek. 501.
I'd like to buy a sword, but not just a simple one. I'd like something more ornamental.
That'll be 110.
Yes, I'll take...
You got a good deal.
Show me.
Basszus.
But keep it to yourself. You don't need to like the bad issues, though. Wasn't very clever. That won't happen again. I'd better keep out of it.
Jó, 84.
Wouldn't like to be in his shoes, though.
Rövidkor 14-16 harcot is kell. Bányász, fenyítő. Basszus, azt kellett volna mondani. Jó. 1, 2, 3, 4, jó. Elfogad, még így is van 150-em. Jó. Szia.
Fisk wants 100...
And you want me to give you the 10 ore now?
I thought you wanted to have that sword.
Here, take it.
I have your sword.
Wasn't too hard, was it? Whatever. You do me a favor, and if Diego should ask after you, I'll speak in your favor.
Addig is éred majd, jó. Az érdekes volt, nem én? Dexter.
Hey, you!
What is Swampy?
New here, are you? You can smoke it. Very relaxing for most of us.
Legtöbbik, most of us.
I want to join the camp.
Oh, you're looking for a chance to prove... Good. You can do me a favor. If you do it well, I'll speak up for you in front of Diego.
What is it?
In the sect camp, there's a man called Kolónia, quite a big shot. One of the gurus. Kolónia is an alchemist. He has the rest. I'd like to buy the recipe off him. Then, but nobody can get near Cologne.
And what do you expect me to do?
The sect loonies are looking for new people all the time. You're new here. Just pretend Cologne is one of the goals. That means he checks the new candidates. If you get in touch with him, whether you want to pay for it or you don't, I don't care.
Sounds like a difficult...
At some point, Diego will ask me if you're suitable for him.
Maybe I'll have to...
Forget it.
No ore?
Well then, we can talk about the ore.
No, I want...
There's enough other newcomers. I think I should give the job to one of...
Okay, let's just forget...
Not so fast. I just wanted to know how far you'd go. 50 ore is quite a lot for a newcomer.
That sounds better.
Okay. I've just got 50 ore nuggets spare.
Where is the sect camp?
Leave the camp through the south exit, then head eastwards. I got one here for 50 ore.
The south exit is the collapsed tower.
Exact.
Show me your good...
I got the best stuff here.
Minden van. Ebből tanulópontom is. Bányász. Hajrá bányász, hajrá komló. Ez nem Mordred. Biztos, hogy ez.
Hey, newcomer. I'm Mordrag. You should remember that name. You can buy any...
Are you really the...
What if I am?
I'd like to have a chance to talk to the magicians. I have to...
The magicians' couriers bear seals, which allow them entry to the castle.
Show me...
Choose something.
Choose something. Semmi értelmes. És itt a nyelvesző, igen, de...
What do you want? I want to offer you help. You're new here and the new ones always get into trouble. You could just 10 ore, man.
Here's 10 ore.
You can count on me if I'm close by. You'll find me between the other areas are Fletcher and Bloodwood.
Well,
you can always count on.
Na várjál. Ha Jackelnek kifizettem, csak kérdezem. Ez a tábor nem elég nagy.
This can't be... Pardon me.
There ain't no room for...
Oh, that's what you mean. Why didn't you...
Üssed? Várjad? Mi kifizettem a 10 érted? Na várjunk. Jackel nem ötlött, hanem engem. Az gond. Pedig reméltem, hogy így meg lehet volni. Te ki vagy? Állj. Karim. Scotty, igen.
I want to join the... I might be able to. Some of the best fighters from all 3 camps come here to compete against each other. Challenge one of them to a fight. I'll watch you, and if you...
What's your job?
I'm in charge of the arena. I organize the bets, hire new fighters.
I thought the old...
It's simple. There's fights here once a week, and the diggers always like to see one. If one of them fights, there's more bets, and that's good. Personally, I can't stand the swines from the new camp.
I want to play...
But there's no fight on. The next fight's due in a couple of days.
Do you train fighters?
Yeah, but not just for fun. If you want me to...
Tehát ki kell valakit hívnom, azt mondta. Hogy lássuk, elég kemény vagyok el. Szia.
Hi. You don't say. Tell me about the outside world. It's been over a month since I heard anything from him. I'm Kurgo.
Are you good?
At fighting? I haven't been doing it for long.
I'd like to challenge...
What? But I don't want to fight. Why don't we just have a beer together?
Okay. Give me a beer.
Here you are.
Thanks. I'm afraid I can't tell you much about the outside world. They kept me locked away in a dark hole for almost 2 months before throwing me in.
That's a shame. Oh well, never mind. Hey, you're still looking pretty good for someone who...
I'd like it to stay that way too.
Then why do you insist on fighting one of us?
I want to get acknowledged in the camp.
By Scotty, you mean? He's one of the most influential men in the outer ring. You might, but if you really want to impress him, it's Karim you need to beat. Only thing is, I'm afraid he might... If you still want to fight me, let me know. But I won't enjoy knocking you out cold.
Let's fight.
Follow me. Right.
The fight's been decided.
Don't try that again.
Kiálltam előre. Kicsit kemény még a fő. Ilyenkor persze megáll. A 63 életem maradt. A célkard vissza. Jó. Kiálltam ellene.
I fought Kurt.
Yeah, and you... Surely you don't expect me to be...
Nem áll. Gyere te állat.
I'm new here.
I'm Karim. You must have just been booted in here. I'm the best fighter this damned camp has ever seen.
I'll check you. I'll have you...
Do yourself a favor.
So you don't get...
Don't you have any...
How about...
Yeah, I guess...
You're only here to get it.
What? You worm. You know nothing about us. The new camp is... And apart from that, there's only one reason why I'm here. So I can beat the brains out of smartasses like... It'll be my pleasure to do the same to you. Your... pain is a question. Next time, I'll kill you.
Meg az anyád. Ha rabolsz ki, te köcsön. Jövő. Nem rabolhatsz ki. Én visszakaptam az játszót. Tehát... Ki kellene... Amúgy az arénától balra van. Azt írta. Yes, fingers. Ujjak. Állni akarok.
I want to become a...
So?
Can you help me?
I wouldn't know how.
I'm looking for some...
Why have you come to...
Diego sent me.
You should have said that before. If you want to join the camp, it's an advantage to be... If the influential shadows in this camp test you, that's why the way of the thief would be a good start. Incidentally, I'm the best thief in the...
You wouldn't speak up for me if...
Depend. If you demonstrate that you've learned something as a...
How am I supposed to do that?
Learn a thief's skill. You need to become more skilled in sneaking around.
What can you teach?
That depends on what
10 képességpont, aztán.
I believe, no false modesty, that I'm one of the... But when it comes to teaching how to sneak around,
Én is Cavalorn, az... Aha, tehát akkor ez is a küldetés, jó, tehát lopakodás, zárnyítás, vagy valami. Tehát akkor 1000 XP-t kellene gyűjteni. Halló? Add ide a izébe. A rizsüti. Mi?
You told...
And that's...
3-at adott, azt nekem. Nem kevés. És mégis sem. Tárnarákos... Istenek, neki el kell majd vannom a bányában. És... Őr... Rém... Na mi van, te fiú? Szia!
What about my esteem?
I've talked to a few people.
And?
Scatty told me you let Kergo beat you. He didn't seem to be very and he's anxious to see if you'll challenge Whistler told me the story about Fisk. Well, if I was you, I would have taken the ore and cleared off. But anyway, he thinks I've already sent you to Fingers. He could really teach you. I really need to talk to Dexter. He's using you for his own business. But there aren't any rules for the test. If you manage that, you'll be making... The business with Mordrag is really quite a job. Get on with it. There are still...
Take care.
Ugye nekem most egy nacit kéne vennem amúgy 500 ércet, csak nincs annyi. Ja, és most életet is növelni. Abból viszont biztos, hogy van elég. És... Igen ám, csak nem mindegy, hogy kiket tudok megölni. Két bányász? Két szimpla bányász?
He's had enough!
Van vér is. Na menj a picsába. Csat. Szöges bunkó. Ott a pénzem. Látjátok? Itt volt 2 bányász. Land, 10 ér, alma. Volt még valami? Nem. Van egy ládikó. Nyilvessző, fákja, sör, tolvajkulcsó. Tolvajkulcsó az mindig jól jön. Aha. Annak mondjuk nem örülök, hogy ő... Ezek vannak itt. Elszántottam, de megpróbáljuk még egyszer. Szia, gyere! Gyere! Az anyának! Igen? Hát... Most ő megállt. Gyere! Gyere! Ez. Basszus. Ó, és elveszem tőle a szárnyat is. Hát ez meg plusz pénz, ugye? Jó. Mennyi ez? 2? 2-vel még talán elbálnak. Nem biztos. Csak gondolom. Szóval már csak 2 ütés. 26, nem, ez nem. 18, az igen. Mekkora sonka volt. Hol is kell mennem? Ugye a moldagot kell eltávolítani valahogy. Ez az egyik. Szerintem nem el kell jönni. Legalábbis gyíkokat nem kéne bevonzani. Jó, 2270 XP-nél tartunk, hát ez egyelően nullával, de akkor is. Hát a gyíkokat ott hagyjuk. És mondja, ne menjek be az erdébe, azt mondta izé. Tudom, hogy van bent amúgy Pesti, azért mondja. Farkasok. Hát igen. Ezért mindenképpen megértem. Jön 100 XP-ért. Tehát szépen lassan, lépésről lépésre. Jó, van 10... pont ennyi. Aha. Valahogy el le kellene szakítani. No. Mondtam, nem megmondtam. Ott egy gyík van. Ja, tudom, hogy hova kell mennünk. Pontosan tudom, hogy hova kell mennünk. Egy pillanat, srácok. Jó. Egy pillanat, srácok.